In this video, I'm going to break down the entire Instagram organic content funnel that generated over $200,000 for my clients in the past 100 days. No paid ads, no cold outreach. Most agency owners and coaches are spending so much money on ads when in reality they're missing on a way better channel that could bring them so many clients for way less money. And this channel is of course organic content. So in this video, I'm going to break down this entire system so you can literally replicate it for your business and start signing clients today. So let's get into it. So here are some credentials about this system. As you can see, $20,000 from Instagram in a day. And here, as you can see, $4,000 from Instagram, another $10,000. And as you can see here, it literally filled his calendar with sales calls. This was the first month implementing this system. We have 5 steps we're going to cover. So let's begin by the foundations. Now, the first step we have here in the foundations, which is the bio, right? The bio is basically like your landing page, right? It either converts or it wastes the attention you've just earned. So the way I like to structure the bio for my clients is the first line we have, which is the offer, what you do and who you help, and the second line, which is social proof, credibility marker that backs up the first line, and the third line, which is another social proof, the last one, which is a CTA. Always use DM CTAs. DM CTAs convert way better than book a call CTAs or any landing page CTAs. That's what I found from the data. You can test them, but if you want to test something first, just test DM CTAs. They convert way better. So DM me words, the word whatever, can be any word, ads, content, whatever, to get started. This is a simple CTA you can use in all of your content to get people to DM you specific word and convert them from there, right? Of course, you need a setter to, text all these leads they're gonna get, because this system is literally capable of booking you like 3 to 5 calls every single day. So yeah, you need to be aware of this. Now, the second part of the foundations of your profile funnel or of this Instagram system, which is the story highlights. This is the second thing visitors see after the bio, right? And we have 3 pillars highly converting, story highlights. So the first one, which is personality, and the second one, life, and the last one, which is results, right? So personality is just show who you are, how you think, your voice or worldview. Just post your opinions. Even if you think no one cares, people really connect with you through these, right? So make sure to post daily stories on your personality and life. And it makes strangers feel like they've already know you before DMing you. And then the second pillar, which is the life one, where you live, how you spend time, what your day looks like. It can be traveling, day-to-day life, gym, food, routines, whatever, anything that basically displays your life. And then the last one we have here, which is results, client wins, testimonials, your own numbers and case study. Obviously, as you can see, we have the offer here, and then credibility, and then a DM CTA. And also for the story highlights, we have new here. This is just an introduction to the funnels he offers, and also free sauce. This is just YouTube. I'm going to speak about this. And then live, this is killing the first business and second business. These are also personality. And then we have a social proof stack here, client 1, client 3, client 2. Obviously you need these. If you don't have so many clients, you can just post your own wins, right? Or any form of social proof, any of your work. You don't need money specific results. Like for example, if you're an email marketer, you can just post emails you made, right? And just put it under a highlight called our work or my work, you get what I mean? So you don't need clients or big numbers to actually pull a good profile, right? The full funnel flow is basically they discover you through reels, they see the bio and highlights, they get hit by story sequences, they go to YouTube, watch a couple of videos, and then they DM you, right? And also on YouTube, you're gonna have a DM CTA there as well, or a landing page, whatever. Now we can go into content creation. The first step we have here, which is ideation. This is the single biggest lever. It's not the hooks, it's not the editing, it's not the CTAs. It's really just ideation, right? If you get ideation right, you're gonna be good, right? So the first principle here of ideation we have for reels is narrow problems, right? So here's a quick comparison between smart and dumb creators. So what dumb creators do, or dumb business owners do, they try to solve too big of a problem in one video, like how to sign clients in 60 seconds. Like, bro, it's not the way it works. Like, you cannot solve how to sign clients. Signing clients is really a big thing. You have to figure out your channel and then sell these people, try to get them on phone and try to sell these people. Like, there's too much that goes into it that you cannot solve in 60 seconds. And when they do that, they end up providing generic advice. Like what they say is, oh, you need to send cold emails and create content. Like, bro, no way, I didn't know that. Like, no way. Like, it's just generic advice that doesn't provide any value. And viewers leave without any value. and they can't remember any of the points you mentioned. Even if you made a really good video, they cannot remember it, right? So using this example, like what a smart creator does is they guarantee small wins. So instead of saying how to sign clients, right, they turn it into the best cold email to send to sign clients. You can explain a cold email in 60 seconds, but you can't solve how to sign clients in 60 seconds. If you're talking about a landing page, not talk about the entire landing page structure, talk about the most important element in the landing page. You get what I mean? This is the most important thing. A sales script. You cannot explain a sales script in 60 seconds. You can explain the best question to ask on a sales call. This is what you need to do. You need to take big problems and really just simplify them into one simple question. You will get so many ideas just from one broad topic, simplifying it to multiple small questions and answering it, because you can literally explain it. The value per second is way higher on these, right? This is the metric we're tracking here. We're tracking value per second. So if the question is really simple and can be explained in 60 seconds, you're going to provide way more value per second in that video, right? And that's why a lot of people fail is they hear that provide more value in your content and they think, oh, I need to fix a bigger problem to provide more value. In reality, you need to improve your value per second, not how much value or how big of a problem you solve in a video, right? This one you need to understand. So guarantee small wins, specific executable tactics, leaves viewer with complete results, and remembers and executes it immediately. The best video we have made for George Clements, it's a life hack video. It's charge your clients every 4 weeks instead of every month. We are not talking about sales. We're not talking about, acquisition here. The reason that video did so well is because it's an extremely actionable tactic that viewers are going to remember instantly after watching the video, right? Because if I show you a video that's so broad, like it's a minute long explaining how to sign clients, you're not going to remember anything, right? You're going to end up with generic advice. But this video is so specific, you're going to remember the exact steps and the exact words he said, right? Now, a lot of you might confuse narrowing down a topic with niching down, but they are completely different things, right? Narrowing down is more potent solution to a problem still relevant to all your ideal customers. Basically, a simplified question or a smaller question under a bigger problem, and it's still relevant to your ideal customers. Niching down is excluding portions of your audience. It's a completely different thing, right? The test is this problem relevant to across the majority of my ideal customers? If it's yes, then narrow down. If no and it's niching, then back up one level, right? Okay, not go too down and simplify to really just go down and start narrowing to the point you're answering an extremely niche question. Okay, that really excludes a lot of your ideal customer that you could have signed or got to watch you. So really just narrow down to something that's relevant to the most of your audience, right? Now, the sweet stop indicators here is, can you deliver a complete solution in 60 seconds? And the second one, which is leaves no unanswered questions, and viewers can execute it immediately without further research, and then it still applies to majority of your ideal clients. This is your checklist basically. If you can literally check off all these boxes, your video topic is really good and you can literally start filming it. Now, for the scripting, we have 4 main principles for the scripting. First of all, or the first one, which is negativity always wins, right? The rule here is to be negative indirectly. Attack the mistake, not the viewer. Negative framing gets way more attention and emotions. Attack the mistake, never the viewer. And always use the negative framing in the hook, right? Instead of top 5 hacks, say 5 things you should not cheap out on, right? Or 5 reasons you're not signing clients, or 5 mistakes you are making that are preventing you from signing clients, right? Then the second principle, which is the U format, use the most important word in scripting. The first method to implement this U format is replacing all the rulers with you. And the second method, which is giving ownership. Instead of saying that price, say your price, okay? Short and simple. Always try to shorten your videos, okay? Do not add fillers, methodology, or bonus context viewers do not care about. Cut everything non-essential. Use speech in minutes.com to times. And always try to condense your real, like you write your script, try to condense it into half, right? I always try to do that. So instead of the script being 50 seconds, I try to rewrite it into 25 seconds. And if I can do it, I'm going to use the 25-second one, right? Considering that I'm gonna give the same value. And then the second part of short and simple is as simple as possible, right? Target grade 6 or below readability. Use Hemingway app, rewrite the red and orange sentences, simplify the delivery, not the substance. Keep it all value packed, just easier to comprehend. Now we go into compounding and acceleration. The first thing we have here, which is the content formats. The first thing you want to do is you want to post 3 to 5 times per day, every single day on Instagram. Right now, Instagram rewards volume heavily. All platforms rewards volume heavily except YouTube, right? YouTube is a completely different game. And the more variety of content you have, the better, because it's gonna attract different types of people. And the formats that get you the most ideal customers, you should double down on them, right? Now, for you as a B2B business owner, the best formats that convert in 2026 are motherboard reels, like what I'm doing here, raw talking head videos, yapping style like this, professional talking head like this, as you can see, then tier list videos, ranking stuff in real time. And we have the comparison reels, as you can see, that's Alex Ramosi just comparing different styles, option 1, option 2. And then we have the breakdown reels, just watching or reacting to something and breaking it down. Now, after you found your winning formats, you really want to double down with trial reels. So Instagram pushes trial reels exclusively to non-followers first. So every trial reel is basically a fresh shot at a brand new audience, and there's literally zero downside to posting them. So get your best for performing reels. If you already have some, if you already have more than 200 followers and you have loads of reels recorded, then just get the best performing ones and make different variations and post them on trial reels. Now, different variations, how they should look like. Firstly, you can make shorter cuts, basically shorten the video a bit, different hooks, different captions and CTAs. Just test different things with different captions, like written captions, the one under the video, and the visual ones that are on the video itself. Like this is the video, this is you, and we have the caption on your head, right? Change that, maybe change it something else, make it more rage baiting, make it more controversial, make it whatever. Just test a different variation and post it and see how it performs. And Instagram sometimes is gonna tell you, oh, this looks like something you've already posted before. Maybe you can literally remake it again and just change the saturation a bit. Just make it look obviously different and post it again, but still the same thing, right? You get what I mean? Now, rules for trial reels: only use winners, track the data, and promote the hits. If a reel pops off, push it to your main feed on trials. Or like if it pops off on trials, just push it to your main feed. There's an option to put it on main grid or push to followers, and then recycle on rotation, right? The fourth step, which is monetization. The best way to monetize your audience is basically story sequences. Basically how we turn followers into booked calls without sounding salesy. Why are story sequences the most underrated assets? It basically creates FOMO and urgency. It sells to warm followers and it's instantly visible, and you get instant fast feedback. Basically, story sequences will increase your sales if you do them right. Now, there is a hack, the close friends hack, which basically you post a story sequence and you add everyone, all your followers, to the close friends, and you post that story sequence to only close friends. And what this does is it basically pushes it instantly in the first story. Like you're gonna be the first guy to appear on the story tab at the very top, right? And then the green ring, it signals exclusivity, right? It raises the perceived value. But I don't really recommend it because it's just extremely time consuming, and you can get similar results if you do a story sequence really good, right? But if you want instant visibility and you want to get fast feedback, you can literally try this hack. But if you have so many followers, you're gonna have to hire a VA to do it. And I don't trust Instagram. Instagram may flag your behavior as spam, whatever. Now, if you still want to do it, just add the highest quality followers, people who DM, comment, or react. And best leads who never close. Like if you have a lead who's so stubborn and don't want to close, just add them to the close friend list. Current clients, they generate engagements. They're gonna like your stuff regardless. And anyone in your ICP who viewed the last stories in the last week. Now, one of the best story sequences we've made for my client, the 4 funnels that will scale your agency to 10K, 200K per month, and then lead forms, and then we put a description, and then social proof. Then the next one, which is the second funnel, and then explanation, and then more social proof, and then VSL funnel, and then more social proof, and then the follower ads funnel, more social proof again, social proof in every single one, and then CTA DM me ads to get started, right? It's one of the best store sequences we've made. And then we go into tracking and batching. So if you don't measure, you cannot fix it. And if you don't batch, you'll burn out. This is really important, guys. You need to batch everything you do with Instagram, because Instagram is an extremely big volume game. And if you do it, and if you just spread it throughout the week, you're going to be extremely burned out by the end of the week, because it's going to be a lot of work. So what I do for the batch creation workflow is we have assets library, right? We have a folder of photos of you, basically lifestyle, working, basically all the b-rolls. We got, like, I don't know, we have this folder for all of our clients, and it's full of pictures of them, proof screenshots, as you can see, and lead magnets, cover images, logos, whatever. And weekly planning, this is on my side for my clients. My clients don't have to do all of this stuff. Every week I sit there, plan out all the content we're going to post for the entire week on YouTube and Instagram, and story sequences. Everything is planned out. You can use the Notes app, Notion, whatever. Just write it all in the, write it somewhere on Google Sheets, Google Documents, whatever. Get your designers, get your boys to get working on this, and upload everything and start posting the next day, from Monday to Friday. Now for the tracking, we're tracking the following metric: calls booked, how many leads, your conversion rate, how many clients you sign per 1,000 views. These are the most important metrics you need to track, right? We're not tracking views, followers, none of that. We're just tracking revenue metrics, right? These are the only things you need to be tracking. You need to track them on weekly and daily basis, right? You get your setter, get your, if you have a VA or someone who can log these data for you, just use them to do it. Or if you want to do it yourself, you can do it yourself. And that's it for this system, guys. If you want this entire system built completely done for you, you can click the first link in the description and book a call with me. I'll guide you through everything on how we can implement the system for your business. Start signing clients and book 3 to 5 calls every single day. Completely organic, no ad spend, no outreach. Most of you are burning a lot of money on paid ads right now that are not converting, when you can just implement a system like this and start booking calls for completely free. Like, organic content is the only free channel out there. Paid ads is expensive, cold email is expensive. Every single channel out there is extremely expensive, but content is free. So if you want my help implementing the system, just click the first link in the description and book a call. And if you want to learn exactly how to script high converting Instagram Reels, you can click the video on screen right now, where I break the entire system down. And I'll catch you in the next one.